Hey guys, good afternoon. I'm here with your PM learning video. And for today, we are just going to do a math assignment because we had a 3-day weekend. We're back to work. Hopefully, this is our last week of remote learning. We'll be back in the classroom. It'll be a hybrid schedule, but we'll be back in the classroom next week. So, hope you're getting your backpack and your lunch box and your school supplies and all that stuff ready, and I hope you're excited to be back in school next week. So let's go ahead and get started. We're turning to page 53. We're looking at lesson 13. So write your name and the date at the top. Today is 1-19-2021. There you go. And it says solve. Use 5 group rows and cross out to show your work. Mike had 10 cookies on a plate and 3 cookies in a box. He eats 9 cookies from the plate. How many cookies are left? So he's got 10 cookies. That's one part. Those are on a plate. 3 cookies are in a box. He eats 9 of them from the plate. How many cookies are left? So the number bond is 10 and 3 make 13. And if you take 10, I know that the number 9 is just one more to make 10. So if I take away all but 1, then that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it says he ate 9 cookies from the plate. So the plate is the empty circle, so I'm going to cross out the first group. I know automatically is 5. I don't have to count it. And then I can just count up. 6, let's see if I can do this backwards and upside down. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then all I'm doing is counting the ones that are left over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mike has 4 cookies left. Okay. Fran has 10 crayons. Next one down, number 2. Fran has 10 crayons in a box and 5 crayons on the desk. Okay, so those are the 2 parts. We can go straight to our number bond straight away, and we can put 10 and 5 and draw our circles. Okay, so that looks pretty close to what they did up here. I've got 10 crayons in a box and 5 crayons on the desk. Now, the next part of the sentence says Fran lends Bob 9 crayons from the box. So here's the ones from the box. 9 of these go away to Bob. Okay, so we're going to cross out that first 5 chunk. 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 1 left over here, plus the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Fran has 6 crayons to use. That was very generous of Fran to give away so many crayons. The next one says 10 ducks are in the pond and 7 ducks are on the land. Okay, so here we can automatically take, this is one part, 10 ducks in the pond goes here. 7 ducks are on land. That goes here. So we'll put 10 and then 7, and we will draw our picture. And I'm doing it in groups of 5 because that makes it easier for me to count. Okay. So I need to figure out what the whole is, like the complete, all of them together. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 10 plus 7 equals 17. So that's correct. That's the whole. So I just need to complete my number bond. That's the first step. Then it says 9 of the ducks in the pond are babies, and all the rest of the ducks are adults. How many adult ducks are there? So 9 of the ducks in the pond. So these are the ducks in the pond here. 9 of those are babies. So we take this first 5 group away, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, which leaves us with 1 left over. So I'm going to cross that out. And I know that this is 7 over here. So if I just count up 1, 7, 8. So that means there are 8 adult ducks. So go ahead, pause the video here, get caught up, or rewind and rewatch and listen to me talk through it. Okay, when you're done with that, we're going to turn to page 54. 54 is just a continuation. With a partner, okay, so you're probably not going to have a partner, so just disregard that part. Create your own stories to match and solve the number sentences. Make a number bond to show the whole is 10 and some ones. All right, so we've got number 4 says 16 minus 9. So let's just talk it out loud, okay? So we can take 16 because we know that's the total, and we can put that right here in the top. And we could take the 9 and put it in one of the parts because we know those two numbers. 16 is all of everything. 9 is how many that went away. So let's say this is 16 apples. 9 of those you gave to your friend. Okay, so those were taken away. Those were subtracted. Now, if I have 16 apples and I give 9 away, how many are left over? So what we have to do is draw a picture. So let's see. I've got I actually didn't do this correctly, but it's fine. Okay. So over here, I've drawn 16 apples. We're going to take 9 away. So take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then count what's left over. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is what goes here. 7 is what goes up here. And then I can say 7 apples on the line. Okay? Now, number 5, 12 minus 9. If we follow in suit of how the other problems were done, not like how I did just now, what we'll do is we'll say 10 and 2 here, because 10 plus I think that's right. So 10 and 2, let's just try it. See, sometimes this stuff confuses even myself, especially when I'm doing this from home. Okay, so then we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 and 2. So take away 9 from the 10. So take away 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 1 left over. 2 plus 1 is 3. Is 12 minus 9 3? Yes, it is. Okay, we did that correctly. So let's pretend like we were talking about chickens. Okay, we had 12 chickens. We took 9 away, turned them into chicken tenders. That means we have 3 chickens left over. And down here, we've got 10 and 9, which is 19. Okay, see how I did that? I took this number and I split it. So I took 9 out, put it in one part, took 10 out, put it here. The total is 19. 10 plus 9 is 19. We start with 19. 19 is the whole. That's correct. Okay, then we're taking 9 out. So we're going to draw our 5 groups here, and then we'll take 9 out of those. So let's say we're talking about marbles, okay? So we got 19 marbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we've got 19 marbles. We're going to take 9 away from this 10. And we know that 10 is 1 more than 9. So I can cross these out, and I know that there's going to be 1 left over because pretty much all the problems we've done today have been exactly the same. So I don't need to count anything. I'm going to cross it out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means that there's 9 on the other side plus 1 more is 10. So my answer is 10 marbles. And you always want to put a label when you do a story problem. Marbles. We were talking about marbles, chickens, apples. You can decide whatever you're talking about. That's totally up to you. And then page 55 and page 56 are on your own. Okay, I'm going to hold this up here so you can pause it and get caught up. And that's it for your PM Learning video. Stay tuned for the read aloud.